The year was 1974. The city of Winnipeg, Manitoba, was alive with music and energy, especially downtown near the bustling concert halls. But in the early hours of August 17th, the city's spirit dimmed with the discovery of a body in the shadows of a back alley behind one of its most popular venues. The victim was 32-year-old Bill Daniels, a well-liked man with no known enemies. He was a devoted husband to Susan and a loving father to their 5-year-old daughter, Tara. Bill worked hard to provide for his family, spending his days at a local manufacturing plant and his evenings at home or enjoying community events. By all accounts, he was a man with a kind heart and a steady routine. That night, Bill had left home to meet a friend for a drink at a nearby bar. Witnesses recall seeing him laughing and in good spirits as he left the establishment around midnight. But Bill never made it home. His body was found hours later by a delivery driver, lying lifeless in the alley. At first glance, he appeared uninjured, with only a few scratches on his face. However, the autopsy revealed the grim truth. Bill's neck had been broken with enough force to kill him instantly. The nature of the injury led investigators to believe he had been attacked by someone strong, someone who knew what they were doing. In 1974, security cameras were a rarity, and no surveillance footage existed to provide answers. Police canvassed the area, but no one had seen or heard anything unusual. No suspicious figures, no signs of a struggle. Bill's wallet was still in his pocket, ruling out robbery as a motive. Detectives dug into Bill's life, searching for secrets that might point to a reason for his murder. But they came up empty-handed. By all accounts, Bill Daniels was an honest, hard-working man who kept to himself and loved his family. No debts, no shady dealings, no grudges, nothing to explain why someone would want him dead. Bill's wife, Susan, was devastated. She described her husband as her rock, the kind of man who went out of his way to help others. She couldn't fathom who would have done this to him. Little Tara, too young to understand, spent weeks asking when her daddy would come home. The police followed every lead, no matter how small, but the case quickly turned cold. Over the years, speculation grew. Some believed it was a random act of violence, perhaps an encounter with a drunken stranger that turned deadly. Others theorized it could have been a professional hit, though there was no evidence to suggest Bill had enemies of that kind. As time passed, the memory of Bill Daniels faded from the headlines, but his family never gave up hope for answers. To this day, his murder remains one of Winnipeg's most haunting unsolved cases. Who killed Bill Daniels? And why? In the quiet corners of Winnipeg's history, this question lingers, a mystery that might never be solved.